What's up, everybody? Over here at the shop, Saturday, about 12:30. Went and ate some breakfast. Went over to my buddy Andrew Richards. He makes carbon fiber parts and pieces. He actually makes a dash mount for the Fueltech and for the switch panel. Pretty cool little deal. Me and him are buddies. I've been using some of his stuff previously, so I went by his house and just chatted with him for a minute. He's kind of like me, he does everything himself. He actually stumbled in and started learning how to make carbon fiber and stuff. He makes wings and all kinds of different parts. You should go check out his Facebook, Andrew Richards. He does all kinds of cool stuff with carbon fiber. He makes all his own molds. He does it all himself. So give that guy a shout out if you need something carbon fiber made. He makes belly pans, all kinds of different parts and pieces. But real good dude, been friends for a while. So I went by there, like I said, and I got the mount for my dash for the Fueltech and the mount for the switch panel that goes on the roll bar up top. So I think I'm gonna get after it. The car's been up on the lift since I was here last time. I'm gonna let it down, pull back the car cover and start mounting up some of the Fueltech. And then I gotta make a list of the sensors and stuff I need to get. You know the routine, so we're gonna get after it. All right, guys, well, here's my FT600. I got a Nano. I got the wiring, intermediate kind of wiring harness. This is the bracket I was telling you about that my buddy makes. This one here is for the switch panel. It gives you a nice mount to mount it and stuff. It's pretty cool. I got my switch panel over there. So we're fixing to get after it. Start getting this Fueltech in the car. And then I can figure out exactly what else I need to get. We are gonna leave it carbureted for right now. We are gonna leave the car carbureted for right now, and go from there. But I'm gonna leave the grid in there for right now too as well. I'll start gathering up the coil packs and all the other things that we need, but it's just gonna take me a little bit of time. Like I said, I just spend what I can spend, buy what I can buy when I can buy. I've had some of this stuff for a little while, and we'll go from there. I wired this car up, so I kind of know where everything's at. So I'm hoping the transition from Fueltech to taking the grid and the race pack and all that stuff out of the car won't be too terrible. I also have some good people that'll help me out. I know John at IRD, I talked to him this morning. He's willing to give me a hand to make sure I hook everything up right and don't tear nothing up. But I really want to get this in the car. It's going to be more user friendly for Corey, helping me tune. I got to learn it. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm actually kind of pumped. So we're going to get after it. As y'all can see, there's my race pack dash, my switch panel up there. I wired this car myself. I think I did a fairly decent job, you know. So we're gonna be able to get rid of that launcher. The top box on the grid is gonna come out, and then all this race pack stuff will come out, and it will all be for sale. All right, so we're gonna get this thing mounted up. Really need a workbench, but this will do for now. And then my Nano fell, I gotta pick it up, but the Nanos go right here. I ordered another one. So, all right, well, we got the dash mounted. Looks good. It's in there secure. I mean, it's just on a piece of carbon fiber plate. I don't know. Looks good though. I'm happy with it. All right, guys, so I'm back from the store. I had to run to the store and get some bolts and nuts because I didn't like the way it was mounting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably could get away with one nut on there. What I don't want is that plate to smash my wires. So I went and got some nuts to screw down on there, so there's just a little bit of space between that and the bracket. So when I mount this on here, Fueltech to the top, this is going to go on here like that, and then it won't. So that's going to go something like that. So and then I'll have a toggle switch here that turns the ignition on, and then I'll have a start button, blah, 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 nitrous, fuel, lights, all that stuff's gonna be run off of this switch. So, need to go get a couple Allen wrenches and tighten some of this stuff up. I'll be right back. Well, there's what it's gonna look like mounted on the bracket. Like I said, you'll have optional toggle switches you can put on either side. It's got a nice clamp that bolts on the cage. It's a pretty nice little deal Andrew makes. If you guys need one, make sure you hit him up. Right now, we are going to go inside the car and remove. Right now, we are going to go inside the car and remove the existing switch panel that's in there and get it down. So I got to get a couple wrenches and stuff, and we'll get that down and out of the way. I can't believe it's so hot today. The sun's not even really out, and it's like 90 degrees, but welcome to Florida. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, so we're trying to mount this up in here. Try to get the light adjusted. If I put that there, mount that right there, which I can mount this anyway. I might mount it upside down like that and put it like that right there. And then I'm gonna mount this upside down. Yep, I think that'll work out nice. Flip the switch. Start her up. Get me another nano. I think all of it's going to look. Well, I'm gonna like that up there out of the way. I still might slide it down just a little bit though. That's what I'm thinking. Might. There we go. Now I can tighten that up here easy. There. That's that. I like that. That fits a little bit. I like that a little bit better. Yep. That's gonna be it right there. Now getting all the Fueltech stuff wired up. That's gonna be fun. Got to unplug the grid, take it out. I'm gonna leave the black box for now. I think that's the only one I need. Launcher can come out. I'm gonna have to do some studying on the wiring diagram. All the race pack cables can come out. Kind of sucks. I spent all that money getting new cables, shock sensor cables, all that stuff, and now I'm not going to use none of it. But it's time to go on to update my stuff and make it better. Still don't know if I like that. I might put me just a little brace right there from there to there or something. Looks good though. I like it. It's lightweight. Might bend me a little piece of aluminum, just make a stiffener there so it don't wobble. I don't know if it'll break or not. I doubt it though. It's pretty thick stuff. I mean, this up here is pretty solid. Get me a couple toggle switches, one for some interior light and one for power. I'll have to disconnect all this stuff and run the power wire over here to that toggle switch. I just ain't figured out how them 8 buttons, there's only 4 wires coming out of this thing. How does it know what to do? Must be smarter than me, I guess. We'll figure it out though. I'm gonna get out of here for a minute. What's up, everybody? It's hot. Man, I didn't no longer put that grid up for sale, and dude called me from Dade City up the road and he said, I'm coming to get that thing. So that's gone. That's gonna help me get my coil packs and everything else. So I made a good decision on trying to get rid of some of this stuff to do something different. I'm really excited about getting this race pack in this car. I think it's gonna be the ticket. I get all the right sensors and stuff for it. The car gonna work good, man, especially on the street. That's what I'm looking forward to, getting this thing out on the street. But we're gonna keep working at it. Ain't got much of a video today. I did some wire, you know, set some stuff in the car, some of the Fueltech stuff, and just kind of checking over what I think I need to get as of, you know, like immediately. I'm not no wire guru by far, and Fueltech's wiring ain't like MSD and race pack and all that. They kind of like, hey, you plug this to that and it works. They just say input, output, you figure it out. So it's a little, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, so fortunately I got some good buddies that are pretty good with it. Andrew Richards, he wired his car up, it runs pretty good. And John with IRD Carburetor right here. I talked to him this morning, he said he'd give me a hand, so I'll get this thing back up and running. Right now she is disabled. Get rid of some of these other parts, I'll be able to finish everything up and get what I need to get this car back up and going again. And of Corey will like it because I guess he got to go tune on Danny's car this weekend with the Fueltech, and he was pretty pumped about it. So that makes me pumped. And he's been telling me anyway, you need to get it put in here. We were just going to leave it like this till we got it hashed out 100%, but I think it's just going to make it easier on Corey for helping me tune, and then I got to really start studying and learning and how to make it work, because he's not always going to be around. But he can tune it remotely. So I did buy a brand new laptop for the car, so it doesn't have a bunch of junk on it and stuff. So pretty cool. But yep, everything's disappearing. I got the right here's where my grid and stuff used to be. That's gone. Like I said, the guy just come pick it up. Got the switch panel mounted. Got the dash mounted using Andrew Richards components. If you guys need a wing or little carbon fiber stuff for your car or whatever, he makes a lot of stuff, man. So give him a shout. Look him up on Facebook. He's Andrew Richards. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm done for the day. I'll come back over tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna get, in case somebody buys this race pack, I'm gonna get all of that, take all the sensors off the car, get everything out, get that boxed up, and get the launcher out of here and kind of reassess my wiring and see how we go. But maybe we'll do a little video on that tomorrow. But that's where I'm at today. Hope y'all have a good Saturday evening. Y'all be safe out there. And Uncle Mike out.